How to use mailing lists to identify new customers. No matter what type of direct mail you send out, you'll need a mailing list. The basic way to build a mailing list is by capturing names and address information from everyone who buys or shows an interest in your product or services. If you already sell by direct mail, you'll already have this information. If not, you can get it from your customers' records. If you are in retail, hold a prize draw competition and ask customers to fill out an entry card or drop their business card into a bowl to win a prize. Or simply put a mailing list book next to your cash register so customers can sign up to receive mailers and discount vouchers. You can also gather names by placing adverts in newspapers and magazines, then compiling the names of people who responded to your advert. Another great way to gather names is by placing a competition on your website. All you have to do is give away one of your existing products. Don't forget to ask for entrants' full name and address, not just their email. That way you can then send them a catalogue via the postal service. The mailing list you develop using your own customers' names is called your in-house mailing list. Of course, when you first start out, your in-house list won't be very large. To supplement this, one way to go is to rent a mailing list. There are two ways to rent a mailing list: either approaching the company who you want to rent from directly, or by using a mailing list broker. Any direct mail company that mails out merchandise or information to its customers, for example magazine publishers, manufacturers, catalogue companies, etc., usually have a mailing list manager. This is a person who handles all the inquiries and orders for their mailing lists. For example, if you know that subscribers to a computer magazine are likely to be good prospects for your product, then you can rent their subscribers list directly. Another good source of mailing lists is local newsletters or group membership lists. Many organizations will let you use their membership mailing list. This can be very cost effective. If you're not sure whose mailing list you want, call a mailing list broker. List brokers know all the mailing lists available and can advise you on what type of mailing list would work best for your business. Many can also custom create mailing lists based upon your requirements. You can find mailing lists in the Yellow Pages or via internet search engines under mailing lists or mailing services, and in the classified sections of mail order trade directories. Your National Direct Mail Association can also refer you to mailing list brokers. When you do rent a mailing list, don't try and use the mailing list more than once. All mailing list owners will insert seeds into their mailing lists with their own names and addresses on, so that they can tell if you've used the mailing list more than once. And if they receive 2 catalogues from you, they will immediately know that you have used their mailing list twice, and then they'll send you a bill for a second time charge. When you rent a mailing list, it's normally shipped to you on either a computer disk or via email, so you can easily use them with your own computer software. Some mailing list companies may send you pre-printed names on mailing labels for you to then simply peel off and stick onto your mailing pieces. Most experts agree renting fewer than 5,000 names isn't worthwhile, primarily because a larger mailing list doesn't cost much more per piece than a smaller mailing, and the returns are higher. Start with about 5,000 names for your first mailing and consider it a test. If your response is less than 1 or 2%, something's going wrong. Either the market isn't right for your product, your mailer isn't attention grabbing enough, or your prices are too high. If you get a response rate of 2% or higher, then you know you're on the right track. Once you develop a complete mailer, continue to test your enclosures by adding or eliminating one important element at a time and keeping track of any upward or downward changes in response rates.